This was my worst day at being a leader early on in my career. I really cried in this whole scenario. No, I was in the military at the age of 18. And I always vowed when I joined that I was going to be the best that I could. In basic training, I was appointed in a leadership role, and I woke up my team, the whole platoon, 1 hour earlier than what they expected. So when we got up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready and we're out there, nobody else was out there. And guess what? They blame me because I had communicated that we had to be up at 5 o'clock because that was the message that was delivered. I might have interpreted that incorrectly. Maybe it said 5 or 6. Nonetheless, the team was ready and awake an hour earlier than normal. If you know the military, sleep is priority, especially if you're going through basic training. And that in itself really, really made an impression on me on being accurate in what I communicate, or being close to accurate to what I'm communicating, because in that situation, I wasn't treated well. I was treated unfairly about the decision I made because there was a group of guys, like 30 guys. I get it. However, there's 1 or 2 people that were supportive of me, right, as an individual, which made me feel good. However, for the most part, I was casted out for the next week or 2 weeks, which is okay. The real lesson for me is I had to show up the next day. I had to show up shoulders high, face up, chin up, and keep doing what I'm doing because my goal was to be the best that I could. It happened. I didn't get the best. I didn't get the best trainee for that basic training. What happened is that when I went to my unit, I was the first one to graduate Ranger School out of 300 people. So those moments where you think it's the worst day of you being a leader, there's always a silver lining because you just have to keep going. If you lose trust with your employees, if you lose trust with your team, anything happens with your team at work, because you can lose trust in a second. You'll know if you're a leader if you show up the next day ready to go. That is where leadership matters.